Hi everyone, it's me Elna from elnakane.com as a freelance writer. Now I'm here to help you, if you're brand new to freelance writing, how to make money as a freelance writer. All right, and just to let you know, if you don't know who I am, I've been a freelance writer for a couple of years. I'm also a mom with twins that are about 5.5 years old. Okay, and just last year when my twins started kindergarten, I became a full-time freelance writer and blogger. So I've been doing this for many years and I make a living as a writer. So I thought I could help you if you need some strategies and some tips on the steps that I took so that I can make money as a freelance writer. So if you're here, just say hi. I want to make sure that you can hear me, that, basically that you can hear me. And say hi and tell me who you are if you are watching. And let me just check to see if I'm actually live right now. You know, technology isn't my friend and I often mess up. So I just want to make sure. Yes, I do see myself. Awesome. All right. Hey, everyone. Okay. Oh, hey, Casey. Glad you're here. Glad you can make it. All right. So let's go through the process of how to make money as a freelance writer. So I'm not going to go into the factor of the decision of being a freelance writer and what freelance writing is all about. I'm going to go into the next step that you figured that out. And now you want to sort of get a framework of what you need to do to actually make money doing this. All right, great. I'm glad you can hear me. All right, so now the first big step, if you really want to make this a thing, like you want to have income every month, enough that you can pay your bills, enough that you can leave your work, you do need to have a strong home base online. Now, what I mean by that is the best thing is to have a website or a blog. Okay, so when you think about it, let's say you're interested in getting like some free stock photos or whatever, right? So if I go online and I type in, I know Ivory Mix is a photographer, right? Kyla, I think her name is. I find her through social media. I find her and I'm like, oh, look, okay, let me go to her site. It says she has stock photos and growth strategies for busy bloggers like you. All right, I can even grab some free stock photos. And I know that this blog has a lot of things about photography and stock photos, right? And she helps bloggers. So her blog is the driver to make money with her photography. Okay, it's clearly there. Her statement is there on her site. So I strongly believe that if you want to make this a living, then you need to have a home base, a website that shows your service. So let's look at my website here. Innovative Inc. is the name of my freelance writing business. Now, when I look back and think about some of the things that I could have improved on, I think the number one thing would have been to use my name as the business, to brand my name. But there's no harm in having a business name like, you know, Inkwell or freelance writer words or wording. I think Lorraine is one of my blogger friends. Her business is Wording Well. So that's okay. You can have that as your business name. But I just feel like if you want to make that strong connection with clients, they need to remember who you are and they remember your name a lot better than your business name, I feel. I know that for a fact when I do hire out other freelancers, I have to remember their business name to find like their email address or their blog or whatever versus their name, if you know what I mean. I'm sorry if you can hear that. You know, every time I go live, there's always some kind of noise like a siren. So having a website and that presence will definitely help you look more professional to a client. All right. Now, I don't know if there's any questions or not, but just pop them in and I'll answer them as I'm going along. The important parts of a strong website for your freelance writing is to have a hire me page, a portfolio page, and a contact page. Those are the three main pages. Of course, you have to have an about page, but those are the three main drivers to help you make income from freelance writing. You need to tell people when they land on your blog or your website, well, what the heck do you do? How can you help me? Okay, so position your writing to help your ideal client. And we'll go into these steps, okay? It's been many years since I've improved. It's been many years over the years, that I've improved this copy for my website. I have it aligned for my ideal client right now, and I have been for the past year. I haven't changed this website, but in the beginning, I changed it at least 3 or 4 times. New theme, new copy, new everything. Okay, so that's okay. You can change the website copy as much as you want as you're growing as a freelance writer. Okay, so having that hire me page is sort of like your pitch. Like why do you need me as a writer? And your copy should position your service for them, for that ideal client. All right. So I like using bullet lists. That's easy to read. I like using a lot of subheadings that they can scan through quickly. This will make a prospect not leave your website if it's too wordy, if there's big blocks of text. You want it to make it easy for them to read and point out great features, right? So that's what I feel my Hire Me page helps me in showcasing my writing. Now, your portfolio as a writer in the beginning may not be strong, but that's okay. You will build on that portfolio. So having that portfolio and having some samples will help you show your credibility as a writer. All right. So over the years, again, I've added more and more to my portfolio. I do feel that it's a little bit too much. I feel like there's a lot here, but I'm okay with it. I'm not actively trying to find clients right now. So I like to have this sort of as my showcase page. I go on here to find old blog posts that I've written. It's just an easy sort of like list for me to have. Okay. So having a portfolio is, again, another indication that you do this for a business and not as a hobby. And then a contact page. On this page, have your social media handles, where they can find you. You want to make it easy for these prospects to find you and talk to you. So if they are a business that relies on Facebook a lot, well, then maybe they'll contact you on Facebook. Or if they're just right here, they'll just use your contact form and message you this way. Okay, so again, you want to make it easy for these prospects that come to your blog, that you're the writer for them, and that it's easy for them to contact you. Some writers I know put their Skype handle, so you can do that if you want. I personally don't. But I don't mind putting my social media profiles on here, my handles. All right, so that's the first step. Hi. That's the first step, I feel, to get the journey to making money. Now, of course, you can start a freelance writing business without a blog, but I feel like you're not going to make a lot of income unless you really hustle hard. And my strategy, since I'm a mom, is to have everything on autopilot. Let everything work on its own while I go tend to my twins. I'm busy, so I need these things online to work for me so that I don't have to hustle as much, okay? But if you're new, you do have to put your work in. Like, don't get me wrong. I did that. I hustled hard in the beginning. But my website is what's helping me now attract those right clients. So having that website is important. Now, the next thing is you need to find a profitable niche, not just any niche. You need to find a niche that actually can make you money. Not all niches are the same in regards to making money, but there are some caveats to that. Okay. So I want you to think of your freelance writing niche in these ways. Okay. There's 3 ways. The first one is your niche based on your client. So it's a client-based niche. Okay. And I'll go into that in the next topic that I'm going to be talking about your client. But you frame your niche around the type of client that you want. Do you want to work with, let's say, dentists? All right. Do you want to work with startup businesses? Do you want to work with local businesses? Do you want to work in the tech industry? Do you want to work with authors, with solopreneurs? you sort of have to get an idea of the type of client that you want to work with, and that will tell you the topics or the industry that you want to write for, if you know what I mean. So, for example, my ideal client is digital brands. So they're usually solopreneurs with multiple blogs, multiple businesses. I like to work with those clients. And those clients, since they're digital, they have a lot of digital products and services. So social media tools, landing page optimization tools, content marketing, those types of topics fall in the line of those types of clients that I seek out. All right. So you can think of your writing niche that way, although it might be a bit harder for a brand new writer. A much easier way is a topic based. So deciding on that right topic for your freelance writing business. Now, what topics are the most profitable? I can give you a catch-all and say you can almost make any topic a profitable topic for you based on the client that you have, right? So it goes hand in hand. If you want to be if you're a mom and you want to be a parent writer, on my blog, I do say that mom bloggers is oversaturated. The mom blogging industry is oversaturated because there's a lot of mom bloggers out there. I'm also a mom blogger. But you can still get paid for your parenting content and make a living out of that. There are a lot of writers out there. Hold on, let me just... let me see. Let me just go real quick into something. I was going to show you this and I don't have it on here. You just have to know the right client. Okay, so hold on. So if you want to do parenting content, I suggest that you don't start pitching to mom bloggers. Mom bloggers may not have a big income and outsource writing. Okay. That's just a hunch of mine. All mom bloggers that I connect with, we're just starting to get the notion of making money with our blogs. So they may not have the resource to outsource writing at this time, although there will be some. There will be few mom bloggers that can. For example, I do outsource a lot of my writing to my other blogs right now. And I do ask other mom bloggers if they can write content for me based on parenting content, right? So it is possible. Okay, so here. All right, so a freelance writer, Carrie Madormo, has this freebie. She offers 20 plus parenting publications for freelance writers. So these are parenting publications that probably pay more than your typical mom blogger. They might even pay up to $1 a word, right? So again, based on the topic, you can make any topic a profitable topic as long as you have the right client behind that topic. All right. So personally, I don't write for magazines. I don't write for online publications, although they do make you can make a lot of money writing for them. That's just not my ideal client, and that's okay. I can still make a living with my ideal client. All right. So you can have a topic-based niche, and then finally you can have a service-based niche. So freelance writing is your general service, but you can have services under that, like sub-services. So you can specialize in white paper writing, for example. You can make thousands and thousands of dollars to write one white paper. Okay. One of my course students was paid, I think, either $2,500 or $3,000 for a white paper that she wrote. And you know what? She even told the client that she wasn't really knowledgeable about writing white papers, but she would give it a go for this client. And she made that much money. They even increased, they were so proud of her writing. They were so surprised by the quality of her writing that they gave her an extra $500 for that project. So white paper writing is profitable. Copywriting is another profitable niche. Now, although I do brand myself as this, like a freelance writer for hire, I do infuse copywriting into my copy, into my writing. And that's why I can charge more for my writing, because I can write that engaging copy and persuasive copy for these clients that I write for. Okay, so copywriting is a good skill to learn. You can go to copyblogger.com and I think copyhackers.com. Those two sites have some great information about copywriting that you can get into. Okay. So we talked about finding that profitable niche. The next thing after having that site, that right copy, finding that profitable niche, you need to start creating samples in those topics. Okay, now if you're brand new, let's say you decided, so let's pretend, let's go through this process. So I'm a new freelance writer. I learned how to start a blog and I have my copy up. I have my homepage that says I'm a freelance writer and I want to write for health, like protein powder businesses, those businesses that sell protein powder. Like, I don't know, I'm just throwing this off the top of my head. So I want to write for those types of businesses that do more like health food and nutritional supplements. Yeah, there you go. That's the word I'm thinking of. Nutritional supplements. Okay, so you can research those brands and you think, okay, I think I can do content for this brand and I'm going to charge a premium rate for that because I'm very knowledgeable in this. As, for years, I know about protein powder and the effects of nutritional supplements and weightlifting and yada, yada, yada. Like you have this experience sort of in the back that you've always known. Now you need to create samples to show these supplement companies that you know about that topic. Okay, so once you find that client and that topic, then you can create ideas off of that. So again, this is just off the cuff of my head and just thinking of some things. I know for a fact that right now the keto diet is a big diet. Okay, I see it all over Pinterest. I see it on Facebook. I see it everywhere. So if you can show prospects that you know industry, like trending topics, and you write a sample for that, that's more likely that you're going to get a client off of that, and more likely that you can offer more, you can charge more for that because what's that word? Your fingers on the tap or the buzz or whatever of what's going on in the health world. Okay. To help you, you can even go to Google Trends. So if you type in here, Google Trends. Oh, there's another siren. My goodness. Google Trends. Let's see. Now, even though I said keto diet is popular, it could be dying out right now. So let's just see. We can type in keto. Keto diet. Let's just try that. Let's see how it's trending right now. If it's on an up or downward spiral. Let's see. Up or downward trend. Look. Okay, good. So it's climbing. And this is current right now. So why not write a post about this topic based on nutritional supplements for keto dieters? I know for a fact that if you're in a keto diet, you need those extra supplements because you are eliminating a big part of your diet, mostly carbohydrates. So you might need certain things, like I know you need more salt in your diet if you're a keto dieter. So you have bone broth. Well, maybe there are some nutritional supplements that can help keto dieters. So you can talk about that in your sample. And so maybe your post might be 5 ways keto dieters can increase their salt intake, or make sure that they are that they're healthy, or something. Like, again, this is not my main topic, so this is just off the cuff of my head, off the cuff. But do you understand what I mean? Like that's what I mean as far as like when you find samples for your portfolio to show your credibility in your writing, you can use trending knowledge. That can really help you find clients quickly. Oops, sorry. If anyone has any questions, just let me see. Are there? I don't know if there's any more questions, but if there are, just write them out and I can answer them. All right, so I have my notes up here, so I'm just looking. Not one of the last things, but another thing that I can share with you is building that social presence online. Oh, hey, David. Oh, great. Thanks for the thumbs up. Woo! So building that social presence online can really help you get on the radar of a lot of brands. Now, that's not to say that you have to be on social media. It just makes it easier. Again, when I think of making money as a freelance writer, you need to be relevant and you need to be present. You need to make it easy for people to find you and to contact you. When you have less barriers, then you'll find work easier. Work will come to you, and you can charge a premium for your content. So having a presence online can really help with that. Now, I know there's a lot of writers that are hesitant to share that type of life. They want to be very private, but it's hard for me to talk to those types of writers because I'm an online writer, right? I need to have that online presence. So I'm okay with sharing certain aspects. I mean, of course, I don't go into where I live and the address, the city that I live in, and the address and all of that all over the place. I may have in the past, but it's not on my blog. It's not on my social media profiles for the most part. Now, there are some that have my city, but that's okay. So if you can be as open as possible, having your face on social media, having your face on your blog, that will make it more personal for clients and prospects to contact you. Now, remember, if you're researching other businesses, it's kind of nice to see their faces, don't you think? Like, they're not just like words on a page. Like, you can actually see their smile in their face. Like, okay, so this is the head of marketing. This is Don, the head of marketing. I know what he looks like, okay? It's the same with businesses that come to you. They see your face, they instantly have that connection with you. So, and that's the same on social media. So I suggest, getting on Twitter and getting on LinkedIn. Those are two platforms that have yielded me some jobs and some income as well. You can also try Facebook. I know a lot of newer writers are using Facebook, and that's a great place. I know I have a Facebook group for mom bloggers, and I know there are writers in that group, and they have found jobs with other mom bloggers and other business mom businesses or moms with businesses. So don't knock down Facebook. I mean, get onto Facebook groups where your ideal client hangs out. Pat Flynn has a great Facebook with a lot of entrepreneurs, if that's your ideal client. All right, so those are my top tips. I'm going to share with you a post that has a bit more information. Oh, I do have one more. Before I go, I do have my last tip is to diversify your income. Now, what's great with freelance writing is that it can be a springboard to more income and more services and more monetization strategies out there. I started Innovative Inc. and then about a year later, I started Elna Kane because I wanted to help other freelance writers. So on top of getting freelance writing clients, I was helping new freelance writers. I offered a coaching service for a while. Hey, thanks, Maxine. So I was a coach for a while, and I helped new freelance writers. And then I created a course, my Write to 1K course, right? And then just recently, about, 2 years ago? Hi, everyone. I hope I'm resuming on the same feed. Something weird happened to my laptop here and it shut down. Oh dear. You probably already left. Oh well. Okay, I don't know where I left off. I think I was talking about diversifying my income as a last way to make money as a freelance writer. Okay, so I was telling you my story, I think. I started a coaching service, then I created a course for writers on top of my freelance writing. And then I started Twins Mommy, and then I started doing affiliate marketing. All right, so I have different ways that I make income. I have my freelance writing client income, I have course sales, and I have affiliate income. This ensures me that I get sales and I get paid every day. It gives me consistent income. Now, don't get me wrong, you can make a living just as a freelance writer, and I did for a while, for a long time I did. But I just wanted to branch out. I'm a creative person, and so I wanted to try different things out there. I wanted to see what it was like to be a typical blogger and have a typical blog and do affiliate marketing. I know there's sponsored content, there's ads, all those things I was really interested in. So that's why I started Twins Mommy, was to connect with other mom bloggers and be a typical blogger. And I think that actually helped me with my freelance writing niche and my clients, that I had that perspective as well and that experience. All right, everyone. So those were my ways. I was going to tell you, I'm going to share a post that gives you more information about how to make money freelance writing. I go more into social media and how to really set up those profiles, optimize those profiles as well. And I think I even give you another tip on how you can make money freelance writing. So I'll add that in the comments. But if any of you have any questions, just you can, oh, here, I can see my question. I can see comments here. Good. Awesome, everyone. And thank you for your patience. And I hope you found some great tips. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.